Good morning, guys. It's Q from QSDailyDose.com, www.qsdailydose.com. Happy New Year. 2-2 yesterday, 16 and 15 overall. Watch this run we're about to go on the next 2 days. Man, what a Peach Bowl. The number 2 scoring offense in TCU versus the number 1 scoring defense with Ole Miss. It will not be pitch and catch for the Horned Frogs like it's been all year long. This Ole Miss front seven is the real deal. This is just one of those classic dead even matchups where the points might be a factor. A fourth quarter last possession type game. We'll go with the dog here. Ole Miss plus 3.5. Game number 2, this is practically a home game for Arizona in the Fiesta Bowl, and you could be assured the Wildcats will respond after the shellacking they took in the Big 12 championship game. Boise State is a different team away from the blue turf. Arizona -3 in Tempe. And tonight, to ring in the new year, we've been riding high with Georgia Tech since October. We are not going to stop now. The Yellow Jackets have won 6 in a row against the number, and we look for that trend to continue. The Georgia Tech defense is still better than people think. And you got to believe Mississippi State is a little disappointed to be playing on New Year's Eve. Too many points for Paul Johnson's crew. Yellow Jackets win outright. Georgia Tech plus 7.5. Let's go to tomorrow, New Year's Day. This is the lowest we've seen Wisconsin in quite a while. The Badgers took one of the worst beatings we can remember versus Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, and then their coach abandoned ship on them. Auburn put up 44 versus Alabama in the Auburn Bowl. The Tigers will run circles around Wisconsin. Auburn, big to start off your New Year's Day, -6.5. Baylor has something to prove, and the Spartans will just not be able to keep up. The Bears are too explosive offensively for Michigan State. Baylor, -2.5. Minnesota has had a great year, and they can run the football. Missouri somehow made it to the SEC championship game, but we believe they've overachieved. We love Jerry Kill, and the Gophers will be extremely motivated for this football game. Minnesota wins outright. Minnesota +5. The Big 2 tomorrow night. Miraculously, the Seminoles made the Rose Bowl and the college football playoff, but FSU is nowhere near as complete of a football team as Oregon. We think FSU might hang around for a while, but Mariota and Oregon just too much in the end. They extend this thing in the second half. There's a reason the Ducks are almost a 10-point favorite versus the defending champs. Oregon, -8 in the granddaddy of them all. And finally, Ohio State's 59-0 win over Wisconsin was one of the more impressive wins in recent memory. Urban Meyer has had a month to prepare for this football game. This is an instant classic matchup, a fourth quarter game to finish off your New Year's Day. So have an extra brownie and dot the I. Buckeyes and Alabama. Too many points here. What a football game in the Sugar Bowl. Ohio State +9. So your New Year's card: Ole Miss +3.5, Arizona -3, Georgia Tech +6.5, Auburn -6.5, Minnesota +5, Baylor -2.5, Oregon -8, and Ohio State +9. Play them all straight. But if you want to have a little fun, an 8-teamer pays 160 to 1. Have a happy New Year, everybody. Enjoy the games. Celebrate tonight. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you in 2015. Be safe, everybody.